Gun defense, front waistband. This is when the opponent has a front holster, usually tucked in the pants, a waist holster. So this is going to be very similar to the pointed at the stomach. 90% of that move is going to stay the same. The only difference is because that barrel's tucked in his pants, I can't get my hand on it immediately, and so we're just going to add an extra step. Pull the weapon out. Once our hands are on, get a hold of the barrel, and then the rest of the move is the same. So watch the pointed at stomach first, and this one will be much easier. So again, distance is number one. If I have to close the gap a lot here, he might have that weapon out before I'm able to get him. Okay, especially if he's backing up as I'm moving him. So this move is ideal if you can close that gap as he's reaching for the weapon. If he already has his weapon or his hand on the weapon, it's probably not going to be quick enough to get in before he pulls that weapon and has the barrel on it. If I wait until he's drawing, it's just going to be too slow. So ideally, he doesn't have his hand on the weapon quite yet. So if he does, you probably won't want to go for it. I'm not saying you can't do it, but your distance has to be a lot closer. If he's got his hand on there already, if I'm close enough, I can stuff it. Okay? If I'm a little farther away and he's got his hand on it, he'll probably have it pulled by the time I come. So the distance is always paramount. So we'll show the move, we'll go through it, and break it down. So he reaches. We'll go one more from this kind of better angle, in my opinion. Even though you can't see initially, it'll give you a better view. So he reaches. So, the only thing I'm adding to this is I'm stuffing it, keeping it in the waistband, and then I'm pulling the weapon out when I decide I'm ready. So, he reaches, I'm hands-on, stuffing that weapon. Okay? I'm going to pull it out, grab the barrel, and then I'm going to shift into position and complete the move. So, from this little better angle here, he reaches, I'm stuffing. Again, thumbs up, just like the last one. And I'm going to pull this out. My hand slides down the barrel. So I'm initially just stuffing this all in. Usually this hand on the back of his hand, this hand on the wrist. When I'm ready, I'm going to pull it out. I like where the barrel's pointing. It's not at me. I'm going to grab the barrel. Shift in, grab the wrist, again, bicep high in the tricep. If it's down low, I can't reach as far. If I come up high, I can reach a lot farther. If you're short or your opponent's tall, this makes a huge difference in getting on the wrist. And if I'm on the wrist, it's a lot easier to bend his wrist here. If you can only reach this far, that's okay. It's just a little harder to bend that wrist. Okay, there's just a little more give in all of this. So, grabbing as high on the wrist as possible, I'm bending that barrel in. I'm going to push it low, pass it through, and disarm. So I'm pushing, grabbing the hand to apply the wrist lock, dropping the barrel, passing it through to disarm. Okay? And it's always going to be that wrist lock that forces the hand open. If you don't apply the wrist lock, he'll retain a real strong grip on that weapon. So, from this angle, as soon as I see him reach for something, maybe I don't even know what it is. Okay? I'm going to pull it out, grab the barrel, shift in a little deeper, bicep high in the tricep, grabbing the wrist, folding, securing the wrist lock, passing the barrel down and through, disarming, and sidestepping here to where he can't reach the weapon. Again, I don't want to stay here where he can grab a hold of the weapon, because now course, I'm in a much better position than we started, but still, I'll avoid it if I can. Okay. One more time here. I see reach. 1, stuffing. 2, I'm going to pull it out and grab the barrel. 3, I'm reaching for the wrist, blocking the triceps so he can't pull away. I'm going to bend the gun in, secure the wrist lock, pass the barrel down through, disarming, bringing the weapon out of his reach, and stepping to the side so that I can secure the gun. From here, I can hold on to this or I can disengage, protecting the weapon.